Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A towering home run. His 33rd homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson won't go any further. New pitcher now, Tyler Mahle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Well struck right field. And it's off the top of the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second safely.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Liner, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Reggie on the run. Strike in there. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball left side.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His latest homer in an incredible season, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. ripped on a line, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 9 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, number 1. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
He struck him out. He has tied the record for strikeouts in a single season.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garrett pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he deals. Got him! And there's a new single-season strikeout king in Major League Baseball. Blue Jays go down in order, and they're down 9-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jorge Posada. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Malley, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That's ripped, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
the first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 10-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jose Barrios.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So first and second with one man gone, Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 11-0. In there safely.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow. Reggie Jackson getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. There's a line drive to left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees out in front, 13-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And that one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next to hit, number 2. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. There's the strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next one just misses. And it's 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ruth pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9. No left field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.